New at 11 and only on WRTV, a heartbroken mother in Speedway wants answers. She wants evidence and she wants change. This comes a little more than a month after her son was shot by Speedway police and later died at the hospital.
Intends to take the city to court and is urging police to make public the body camera footage showing the moments leading up to when the woman's son was shot. She said her son had mental illness and she wants police to have better training. WRTV digital journalist Vic Reichart has been working on this story, conducted the interviews, and collaborated on this version for broadcast.
I'm in Speedway, where the police just shot my son.
Tanya Atkins will never forget the day.
It's a day that'll be in my mind forever, just to hear all those gunshots ringing out.
The February day when police in Speedway shot her 29-year-old son, De'Aaron Gray. He died days later in the hospital, and Tanya was there for his final moments.
At that point, I had him taken off the life support. So, within maybe 7 minutes after that, he passed.
Gone, but not forgotten. Now, weeks later, Tanya Atkins tells our Vic Reichart she wants justice for her son, and she wants the public to know what happened in those moments before De'Aaron Gray was shot. She says her son had mental illness, suffering from schizophrenia.
This mental illness is no joke.
In fact, in a separate case, a Marion County judge found him mentally incompetent last fall to stand trial. Tanya wants the Speedway Police Department and Special Prosecutor Chris Gall to release all body camera video of the shooting. An attorney working with Gray's relatives submitted a letter outlining the family's intent to sue the city, saying there's a moral and ethical obligation to Gray's family to provide access to the true version of how their beloved De'Aaron Gray died.
But I didn't think something would happen like this over something so simple, something that I feel like could have been avoided.
It was late that February night of the shooting. Court papers say police got a complaint about a man living in a car and defecating in a parking lot on West 25th Street. Court documents say officers tried talking to Gray, but Gray ran away, telling officers, quote, he didn't like how they were walking up on him. One officer caught Gray and tried to use a taser on him, but dropped it during a struggle. As the officer was retrieving the taser, another officer radioed saying Gray had a gun. Then, the sound of gunshots. An officer had shot Gray twice, and police on the scene said Gray had a gun in his hand and had pointed it at officers. Gray was arrested and initially charged with resisting arrest and pointing a firearm, and he was taken to Eskenazi Hospital.
Where are they taking him to?
Eskenazi Hospital, which you will not be able to go to. You can go in the front.
It's definitely the scariest day of my life.
Tanya heard the shots. She saw her son's bloody back, and she recorded on Facebook Live her interaction with officers on scene. She's confused as to why police felt they needed to shoot her son. Even the police reports contribute to that confusion. In her video, you can hear Tanya shouting questions to police. One officer told Tanya, quote, he was running from us, and then he drew a firearm, which got him shot. In other public documents, Speedway police have contradicted their own written affidavit. In a news release received by WRTV less than 3 hours after Gray was shot, Speedway police say the suspect displayed a weapon. The news release did not use the word firearm or assert that it had been pointed at police. Then a Speedway Police Department report described the item recovered in the incident as other weapon, a BB pellet gun, air gas gun, mace, pepper spray, crossbow, etc. WRTV reached out to Speedway Police and the special prosecutor to clear up the confusion. Both declined to disclose what kind of weapon was recovered from Gray that night.
I just want there to be more help out there for the mentally ill. I really do. I want it to be more help.
Now Tanya just wants transparency and the truth, and she wants to know why her son, who is struggling with mental illness, is dead at the hands of police. WRTV goes deeper into the story on our website and on our mobile app. We speak with police experts regarding encounters involving those with mental health issues and training available for officers. And we hear more about why Speedway police and the special prosecutor have yet to release body cam footage from the night in question. You can read more of Vic Reichart's reporting in this story on WRTV.com.